Man, does time fly. I was just going through my collection, and for this video I thought I'd share with you guys my oldest pair of shoes in my collection right now. As you can see right next to me, these are a pair of Jordan 4 Military Blues, and these officially released on June 9th, 2012. Now we're in June 2022, which makes these shoes 10 years old. These shoes personally have a lot of sentimental value and hold a special place in my heart for a couple reasons. One is, of course, they are the oldest shoes that I currently have. And reason number two is they are my first pair of retros I've ever owned. I thought this video would be fun just for you guys to see how do these Jordans hold up over a span of 10 years. Of course, early on when I first bought them in 2012, I was rocking them quite a bit. And these shoes were getting quite a bit of love early on, the first few years I owned them. Of course, over time, as I built my collection, these shoes slowly became a little more neglected, and unfortunately I haven't gotten as much wear, especially in the past few years with these. But either way, they're still holding up in my collection, and they're still holding up fairly well. But I'm going to show you guys again what 10 years of wear and tear looks like on these shoes. So of course, having really worn these in, there are definitely a couple of signs of wear on these. Some of the noticeable features here, of course, you have quite a bit of creasing throughout the toe box, and you also have quite a bit of creasing through the heel and the back part of the shoes. You got quite a bit of scuff marks along the mudguard and the toe box, as well as this lateral panel right here. There's also, of course, a lot of scuff and scratch marks along this lace netting right here. And to be honest, I've never realized or recognized when this happened, but apparently on the right medial shoe, there is some cracking along the blue paint on the midsole here. Kind of a random spot because I don't have that cracking in either the left shoe or on the right lateral shoe. So again, I really don't remember when or how that happened. And then there's just some general yellowing of the shoe. You can see some of the yellowing happen along the midsole here. And then the netting part of the mesh is also becoming a little more yellow. I'm pretty sure they were a lot brighter and more white when they were fresh and new. So yeah, even though these shoes are 10 years old and even though they're pretty beat up, they're actually still holding up okay. They're definitely still wearable. Given that these shoes are about 10 years old now, there's definitely a lot of aged characteristics to the shoe now, and that brings me to a couple of points that I want to talk about real quick. Point number one is this idea that the trend that has been popular lately is more so the aged and the vintage look. I've kind of been wondering this, especially in the past few years. It just seems like this trend has really taken off. People really do like the more beat up appearance, the more aged colors with the dark browns and the light tans, the scuff marks. I feel like people have really gravitated towards that beat up and aged aesthetic recently. And personally for me, I'm not fully on that bandwagon. If it was really up to me, I would definitely prefer these shoes to be pristine, white, and clean. But at the same time, again, because I did beat these up pretty good, it kind of does hold this sentimental value, I guess, or adds character to the shoe, which is very unique to my situation and the way I wore these. But I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on whether you guys like that trend. Do you guys like that whole age aesthetic, or do you prefer the clean, white, and pristine sneakers? Alright, point number two is I wanted to talk about the integrity of these shoes, particularly the midsole. There's been a lot of viral videos in the sneaker community about how your Jordans, particularly the 4s I feel like, will crumble and really disintegrate if they are left dead stock in the boxes over the years. And I hope this video provides some sentiment that that statement might be true, because again, with these shoes over the past 10 years, I've worn the hell out of them, I would say. Put a lot of miles in these, and the midsoles are still holding up very well. They still feel firm, they don't look like they're really peeling, just aside from the little cracking on that right one. But again, I just wore these a couple days ago and they don't feel like they're gonna fall apart anytime soon. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that out there because I just want other people who are watching this, if you've owned any Jordan 4s, do you feel like that statement is true, that the more you wear your shoes, the better integrity the midsoles will stay? And if you don't wear your shoes, does that really mean that your shoes will fall apart? Alright, for this next segment, I just want to share a few quick outfit ideas on how I styled these Jordans right here. One of my easiest and go-to outfits for any Jordans, particularly these Jordan 4 Military Blues. I like to go with just some gray athletic shorts. Really any brand works, but these are from Lululemon right here. And then just some nice crew socks to match the shoes. I have these Nike Dri-Fit Elite crew socks that pretty much have that perfect military blue match to match the kicks. And I don't know if this is still a trend anymore, but I remember just about 10 years ago, like this Nike Dri-Fit Elite sock trend was super popular, especially among athletes and especially basketball players. You got the military blue swoosh, and then you got this line pattern to line up with your Achilles area, and it just adds a little pop and color to accent the shoes. Some other crew sock options. I really like the cream crew socks also. I think the cream crew socks work well with these because it matches the aged yellowness of the midsole and the netting of the shoes. Of course, you can go white crew socks as well, but because these shoes are more beat up, you gotta go with a little more of an off-white sock. And then just the third option, you can't go wrong also with just some light gray crew socks as well. So yeah, t-shirt, athletic shorts, crew socks, you really can't go wrong with that look. Alright, next outfit is more along the lines of athleisure and cozy vibes. I got this Jordan Varsity hoodie in this blue and gray colorway. And then of course you got your Nike Tech Fleece joggers. Everyone pretty much should have a pair of Nike Tech Fleece joggers by now, especially if you're an athlete. It's just a super easy thing to wear, and really these joggers go good with a lot of Nike and Jordan sneakers. As for this hoodie is quite a bit old, at least 5 years old. I don't remember exactly when I bought it. This blue is not an exact match with the militaries, but it's kind of close enough. And again, I just like doing the whole brand matching thing. So Jordan top, Jordan sneakers, staple athleisure outfit. Alright, this next outfit is along the lines of dressing up the shoes into a more menswear type of outfit. Now hear me out first, because some people might find this outfit a little unordinary, but it's definitely a little bit outside the box. But I feel like you can dress up these shoes in a certain way. This colorway in particular, I feel like can be classy. So for this outfit, I got just a button-up floral shirt from Express, and then have some very light wash but dull blue chino pants. And these are a little bit cropped too, so you definitely show some ankle in these. The reason I like this outfit is, again, it's kind of more of a menswear and classy type of feel. And actually it does feel like a golf outfit in a way, which if you didn't know, just recently Jordan did come out with some military blues in the golf sneaker. And so this kind of gives me some golf slash daytime vibes. This Express shirt also has these military blue hits with the floral patterns, which is pretty much a very close if not perfect match with the sneakers. And then the blue pants just tied together, just a different shade of blue to give this whole outfit a monotone type of look. So yeah, I wore this outfit actually a few years ago. Again, just a nice classy way to style up the sneakers. So how has the Jordan 4 changed over the past 10-ish years? Here I have the Lightning 4s, which is my latest pair of 4s, but these did come out last year, which makes these shoes 9 years newer than these. But just for comparison purposes, from the general quality to the feel and the construction of the shoes, there's a lot of similarities. They still make these boxes relatively the same, with the cement bottom and the lid. And if anything, I'm not sure if these are just specific to the Lightning 4s, but I would say that the padding inside the ankle collar and just the inner lining in general might feel just a little more soft and thick and cushioned compared to these military 4s. But again, I'm not sure if it's because these shoes are newer or if it's because I wore these in quite a bit. If anything, maybe also this box is a little larger than this one, but not by much. The other main difference between these two shoes is the price. These Jordans, when I bought these in 2012, costed $160. And then these Lightning 4s costed $220. So yeah, 10 years later, the Jordan 4s are definitely one of my favorite Jordan models. And I feel like I'm still going to be a fan for a very long time. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What is your oldest sneaker in your collection? And if you have a pair of Jordan 4s, what are the oldest pair of Jordan 4s that you have? Are you just like me, anticipating and hoping for a new retro release of these military blues? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you made it this far into the video, please do me a favor, hit that like button, it'll help me out a lot. And consider subscribing for more content on style, sneakers, and science. While you're at it, be sure to check out my other Jordan related videos here or here. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.